of course, you had an amazing journey being the CEO of the NITI Aayog. What were the policies or what kind of projects did you execute and implement at that time?
So, well, several. I think I was at the helm of NITI for almost 7 years,
Yes.
which to my mind was a little too long. So, I had a 7-year innings during a period.
7-year innings or 7-year age?
7-year age, you can call it.
Okay.
And during that period, a lot of work was done
Yes.
in a range of areas.
Mhm.
And if you look at it, this whole shift towards electric mobility was driven. The aspirational district program was driven by us. The shift towards cleaner energy was driven by NITI Aayog. And the production-linked incentive for manufacturing was driven by us. So a whole range of new areas of growth. If you look at what has happened as a consequence of PLI, the Samsung, the Apple, or the world all manufacturing here is a consequence of all good policy initiatives that the Prime Minister drove as chairman of NITI Aayog. But his vision in terms of driving growth and prosperity for Indians was what we work with.
But can you just highlight a few specific, the important ones which you feel which really contributed or will contribute to the future on the growth? Any particular sector or any particular project you did at that time which you feel?
Oh, well, there were several.
Several, obviously, in 7 years there.
So to my mind, the Startup India movement was a very strong one.
Okay.
To my mind, the Make in India movement for driving manufacturing was a very critical one. To my mind, the aspirational district program to improve,
which you just mentioned,
improve prosperity of almost 22% of our population is very critical. It transformed the lives of citizens, which is very important. To my mind, the constitution of a new medical commission was very important. To my mind, the new education policies the government has brought out is very critical. To my mind, the primary health centers which the government started and the opening up of the national, Ayushman Bharat scheme, which has provided insurance to 500 million Indians. I mean, 500 million Indians means that you have insured twice the population in the United States of America and India.
Right.
Such a vast scheme for health insurance doesn't exist anywhere in the world.
Right. And you mentioned Make in India. So in Make in India, what are the benefits or what are the incentives or what the SOPs the manufacturers can get today?
So the important thing on Make in India was, firstly, there were too many rules, regulations, procedures which made it easy. Secondly, we opened up the foreign direct investment regime in a very big way. And to my mind, thirdly, the patent and the trademark regime, all those were eased up.
Yes.
In a big way. I'm not a great one for giving SOPs and subsidies.
Yes, you mentioned that.
I believe in size and scale of manufacturing. Subsidies never work in the long run. So if you do scale of manufacturing, you'll be able to bring down costs.
Right.
You'll be able to export. You'll be able to penetrate global markets.
Yes.
So our objective was to get large companies to manufacture in India and build up a very strong buoyant MSME sector in India. A lot of which has happened.